I'm saying George. Welcome into WWPT 90.3 FM. I'm Max Dorsey, joined alongside Jake Gersh, and the Staples boys lacrosse team has just faced off versus Greenwich. Staples currently has the ball, slowly moving it around, and we'll get right into action. Staples moving right to left in this game. Charlie Howard currently handling the ball on the left side. Howard passes that up. Berger now with the ball. Staples running a slow game here, waiting for a dodge to open up, and here goes Staples.
Yeah, should be a good one today. A lot of injuries to watch out for, though. Aiden Best, one of the premier players committed to play Division I lacrosse, will be out today in COVID protocols, along with Richie Fleming, Leo Squenzia, and Aiden Canary.
Greenwich gets a steal here, but a great ride by Charlie Howard, gets the ball back. Now Staples back on attack, slowing it down. That was Mason Schaefer who had the great ride, got the ball back for Staples. They're slowing it back down. Luffman currently with the ball over to Matthew Berger, looking for a dodge from the top of the key. Berger gets turned around. A great defense there by Greenwich. Berger down to the attack line. Just looking for these dodges to open up, Jake.
And, like we mentioned, some of the premier attack players for this Rutgers team out going to have to create offense in different ways.
And that was almost a great scoring opportunity, a great pass by Tyler Clark there from the attack into the midi line, right in front of the goal, but a great save by number 24 of the Greenwich Cardinals, Will Clements, in the goalie position today.
And a good long possession for the Rutgers right there to start off the game. Couldn't put one in net, and as a matter of fact, didn't really get a clean shot on net, but kept the ball in attack for about 2 minutes to start the game. And if you're the Rutgers, as long as the ball's on your stick, things should go well.
Yeah, Greenwich now with the ball, looking to clear it. Mason Schaefer again on the ride. He's been good at that early today, Jake.
Yeah, Mason Schaefer's been the main offensive ball handler so far for the Rutgers. We'll see if guys like Ryan Thompson, who was injected into the lineup late, they thought he was going to be out with the COVID, but he's playing, so we'll see what he does.
Yeah, and Greenwich got the clear, and I think that's their captain there, Jake. Number 7, Will Montesi. We've heard a lot about him before this game. He's going to be one of the main players for Greenwich today. Almost had a shot on goal. Kevin Lynch in trail there on defense. Now Greenwich with the ball, moving it around, trying to just get the dodging lanes open. That's what it's all about. Great defense there by Franklin, pushing him to the outside. A couple really good pulls on the defensive side, and Algieri, Kevin Lynch, and Franklin for Staples today, Jake.
Yeah, one thing to watch out for is senior Kevin Lynch as we see him now on-ball coverage. He has a sore ankle. He's limping a little bit out there, but he's a warrior. He'll fight through it.
Yeah, Montesi with the drive, but he throws it away, and now a clear, and I believe that's big 55. Nick Algieri going all the way down. He passes it to Ben Klein, who shoots and scores for the Staples Wreckers. Klein's been playing lacrosse for a really long time. Nice to see him get a shot on goal and score. Even with the COVID situation and a lot of these offensive middies being out, the middies attacking first, Jake.
Nice shot by the senior Ben Klein right there, breaking the 0-0 score threshold, putting one into the turf and bouncing into the net. Good shot right there. But all set up by, as you mentioned, Nick Algieri, bringing the ball up, getting the stop, and dishing it to Klein for the goal.
Yeah, Jake, we got kind of a late start today, but one of the things we wanted to talk about was there is a few of these Staples middies in quarantine. The offense isn't at full strength as Dodge wins it from the faceoff X and could have a fast break opportunity, scoops it over to I believe that's Charlie Howard, who now slows it down. Dodge, a really, really good Fogo here for the Wreckers. Staples trying to slow it down, getting some subs in. Berger back on the offensive side of the ball. It seems like he's kind of running the midi attack, looking for the open players and try to create dodges for himself as well. I think, when it comes down to getting the dodges, as one comes here, and that's Charlie Howard, who almost scores. I think it's going to come from these middies a lot today, Jake. We talked about some of them being injured, but I think, these middies that we've seen for the Wreckers love to dodge. Now Schaefer with the ball on the attack line, passes it over to Howard. Howard looking for an opportunity there, doesn't see it over to, I believe that's Jake Luffman, who passes it down to Tyler Clark, the sophomore, who rips one, but misses wide left.
Love to see the confidence out of Clark right there, the sophomore. Not a lot of those underclassmen have the confidence to take a rip like that, but Clark, not shy of the moment, rips one on net, just couldn't get it to go.
And a flag is down. I don't know what that's for. And part of me, I've been calling 22 Jake Luffman. It's actually Ryan Thompson who's in the midi line for the Wreckers. There is a flag down. I believe this could lead to a man-up opportunity for the Wreckers. If the ball touches the ground, then it's a turnover. So the Wreckers just trying to create an opportunity here and then kind of get the and one, if you will, Jake.
And it looks like Richie Fleming, number 27, who was expected to be in COVID protocol, will be playing today. He's out on the field right now.
And that's a great defensive play there from Greenwich, but the whistle does blow. It's going to be a dead ball, and I believe this will be a 30-second penalty here for Greenwich. So Wreckers bringing in their man-up unit. They're going to have a man up, try to create another offensive opportunity in lacrosse. Jake, this is where those this is where those goals come from when you have the man up.
Yeah, we'll see what the Wreckers can do. Like you mentioned, lacking some of their primary offensive weapons. So we'll see if a guy like Ryan Thompson, guys like Charlie Howard, the two junior studs on the offensive end, if they can put one in net here with the man-up opportunity.
So it's going to be Charlie Howard starting with the ball. You see, Greenwich keeping it tight, not trying to get any passes to go into the middle, get some, and try to keep the Wreckers offense out. Berger now playing attack. That's what's going to happen a lot this year. A lot of these guys playing multiple positions. Now I believe that's Thompson over to Schaefer running the man up as well. Howard back to Schaefer, looking for an open scoring opportunity. And that's a great stick there by Greenwich as they try to clear the ball. But now the ball is back on the ground. Free ground ball here. We'll see who comes up with it. And it's going to be Greenwich. Great defensive play. You have to have those sticks up in the passing lanes, and that's exactly what Greenwich did.
Not a really smart pass right there by Schaefer. Got to be smarter, especially on a man up.
And a man down opportunity goal from the Greenwich Cardinals, something that you don't see often. I believe that was number 13 for Greenwich, John Calatano, who I believe is a captain for the team.
Yeah, what a rip right there by Cataldo. Got one right by Kozakowski, who has been one of the best goalies in the league so far, but as a matter of fact, that isn't JP Kozakowski out there right now. And we'll see if that one comes back to bite them. Dorsey, asking you, I don't know if we know this answer officially, but why isn't JP Kozakowski out there?
I don't think it will be for the whole game. I don't want to get into specific details, but I was told before the game that he won't be playing for the first quarter, as far as I know. So I expected to see him after the first quarter. We'll see how the junior Will Heisler holds up in goal as Dodge just gets another face-off wing, kind of trying to fight through everyone as the ball comes loose. He's looking to get his own ground ball, but Greenwich scoops it up. A 1-1 game here if you're just joining us at the Staples Wreckers Stadium. Staples boys lacrosse 2-0, taking on the Greenwich Cardinals, who were in quarantine for the first 2 weeks of the season. So this is their first chance at getting some play time here. Hugo Mark with the ball, looking to slow things down for Greenwich, try to create another scoring opportunity. Mark back with the ball. He passes it over to number 5. I believe that's James Pyle. Pyle looking for a dodge opportunity. There's going to be a lot of two-way play here with a lot of the minis out. We already saw Ben Klein score a goal on offense. He's now playing defense. I believe that's Hamilton Bully, who's going to be playing LSM in the middle of the field right now for the Wreckers. So a lot of players playing two ways as Greenwich looking for another dodge. Great stick there by Staples, keeping it out of the dodging lane. And a dodge here for Greenwich, and a great save by Will Heisler, a second chance opportunity, and another great defensive stop for the Wreckers. And whistle, I believe that's going to be a loose ball push. That isn't a penalty, but it should be the Wreckers. Oh, it's going to be, yeah, it is going to be the Wreckers ball on a clear here.
Nice stop right there by Heisler. Ball got very deep, right in front of the crease. Heisler dropped to a knee and made the play.
Algieri over to Franklin. Franklin's a fast player on the defensive side of the ball, looking to clear the ball. He's got 3 guys on him now. Someone's got to be open. He passes it down to Schaefer, and I believe that's going to be Greenwich ball going the other way, as it didn't classify as a shot. So it's just
I think we got a flag on this side of the field.
We do have a flag. Franklin might have been slashed there, Jake.
Yeah, it looks like Franklin was brought down violently to the turf on this left side, but Franklin did a good job evading 3 defenders and at least getting that pass off. Looks like that was going to be tough, and seems like he's going to draw that foul as well.
Yeah, John Cataldo going over to the box. I think if it was a slash, it will be a 1-minute penalty. So, second man-up opportunity early, Jake. What does it mean for the Wreckers to keep getting into these man-up situations? Obviously, they got scored on last time, but you hope they can start to create some opportunities.
Yeah, well, last time what killed the Wreckers in the man-up was just a not smart pass by Schaefer. If the Wreckers can maintain possession, move it around, look for the best possible shot, they have a man-up, they have the advantage. We'll see if they can take advantage of that advantage.
So Wrecker's getting into position again. Greenwich runs that 5-man box, one guy in the middle, kind of surveying everything. 2 pulls on the bottom, 1 pull up top, and then a short stick because you can only have 4 pulls on the field at once. But Tyler Clark again, the sophomore, has been getting a lot of playing time. A really good lacrosse player, going to be starting things off for the Wreckers here, looking to create a scoring opportunity. He passes it over to Matthew Berger, back to Clark, and again, it's all about playing the slow game. You just want to wait for an opportunity to open up. He passes it down to, I think that is Charlie Howard, who now has it over to Thompson, back to Howard, and you can see the rotation from the Wreckers just looking for an opportunity, and that's actually Kevin Lynch who's playing on the man up, and he's going to drop the ball, and it's going to be a loose ball right now. We'll see who comes up with it, and what a play by, I believe that's Mason Schaefer, to scoop it back up, maintain possession for the Wreckers. Howard with it at X, passes it to Thompson. Thompson almost took that shot there over to Clark, and now Kevin Lynch, who has a powerful shot, the UMass commit, with the ball. Back down to X, where Howard's playing that, looking for an open man to pass to, and Thompson now with the ball up to Tyler Clark. I think time's kind of starting to run out on this penalty. Maybe one more shot opportunity for the Wreckers. Tyler Clark over to Thompson. Back to Kevin Lynch. I would love to see Lynch shoot one, again, with that powerful shot. He passes it down to Howard, over to, I believe that's Schaefer. Back to Howard at the top. And Tyler Clark cutting for Max. Almost got that backdoor goal. Passes up to Berger, who rips one and scores for the Wreckers. So, Jake, great man-up possession there from Staples.
The Wreckers took their time, waited to get that open look. Clark to Berger. Berger didn't hesitate, ripped one from about that 30-yard line on the football field and put it through.
Yeah, Matthew Berger, a guy that's been in the program for a really long time, since the PAL days. Great to see him get in the goal there at varsity. Henry Beck over there on the sideline, who's also dealing with an injury, dapping up these players that just had a great man-up possession.
Yeah, good to see 2 seniors, Ben Klein, Matt Berger, get on the board early for the Wreckers. 2-1 lead right now. Kozakowski's still on the sidelines. We'll see how long that lasts for.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be longer than the first quarter, but again, a story to watch here as Heisler is currently in the goal. Dodge been a force at the face-off X today. We'll see if he can get another one for the Wreckers. Possession is key in lacrosse as he gets it again and scoops through. Now a fast break opportunity for Dodge. Dodge looking for a player to pass to, and he's going to pass it down to, I believe that's Thompson. Over to Howard. Sorry, that was Tyler Clark who originally got the ball. Howard currently working on a pole. He passes it over to Schaefer, who passes it up to, I believe that is Thompson. No, Thompson with it at the top of the key. Looking for a dodging opportunity. Or Staples playing some slow offense, but again, just looking for players to open up, looking for those dodging lanes as Thompson passes it over to Tyler Clark. 2 dangerous dodgers. And again, these are guys that were playing attack, playing midi right now, kind of everyone rotating everywhere. Another dodge here from the Wreckers. He passes it down to X, where I believe that is Mason Schaefer with the ball over. That's our call. I believe this is Richie Fleming dodging from the top. He might have a scoring opportunity, but he backs off. Great defense there from the Greenwich Cardinals. This has been a really good defensive possession as Greenwich really not letting any Dodgers get in. Schaefer trying to work on a defenseman right now. He falls down, but Schaefer's going to pass it over to Tyler Clark, who passes it up to Thompson. Thompson now passes it over to the right side of the field again. Staples moving right to left here, and someone setting up a dodge here for the Wreckers. Passes it over to Thompson, who rips it from the top. That was about a 15-yard shot out, and that's a great save from the goalie, number 24, Will Clemens, for Greenwich.
Yeah, strong rip right there by Thompson, just right to the chest of Clemens. Not a very tough save, and Clemens comes through.
Now Greenwich trying to clear the ball, and that's another really, really good ride, something that's been a theme for the Wreckers today as Thompson knocks the ball down. Now he's in pursuit of a deep hole, and we have multiple deep holes on offense for Greenwich right now, and that's going to be, I believe, a goal for Greenwich as they snuck it back door. I don't know exactly who scored. I believe that might have been 13 to Captain John Cataldo, but a backdoor goal off a pass from a defensive player. Kind of a wild play for the Wreckers there.
Yeah, the deflection off the goalie, and you love to see Nick Augeri diving at the goal line, trying to tip that ball out, but just a little bit too late to the ball, got through, past the line, and it's going to be a goal. Unfortunate one for the Wreckers, but fortunately their offense has been playing very well so far. Knotted up at 2, and we'll keep watching those sidelines to see when Kozakowski gets the look.
Yeah, 2-2, 3:29 remaining in the first quarter. Henry Dodge, again, been the story of today, I would say, as he's been dominant at the faceoff X, getting possession for the Wreckers. They just got to turn it into more goal opportunities. He's lining up again, and Dodge wins yet another one. I think he's 5-0 on the day. Passes it over to Schaefer, but a great stick there from number 8, Chris Cataldo. The Cataldo brothers been really good captains and good players as another scoring opportunity presents itself. A great ride from the Wreckers, and now they're slowing things down as Howard passes it over to number 32, I believe that is Jack Eigen with the ball, another guy that's been in the program for a while. He's running off the field. Wreckers getting some subs in. Howard passes it over to number 27, Richie Fleming, who, again, we didn't think was going to play today, Jake, but he seems to be out on the field. Fleming back over to Berger, who's at the top of the field, and again, Wreckers just trying to slow things down, get a scoring opportunity.
Yeah, good to see Fleming on the field. He's been very good for the Wreckers so far, moving the ball around, spacing the offense. We'll see what the Wreckers can do here. Going to look for another look, try to break the tie.
Berger now with the dodge. He passes it down to Fleming. It was a good pass, but Fleming had to kind of slide down to his knees there. Wasn't able to corral it, and I think there's going to be a penalty on the Wreckers, so it's going to be Greenwich ball going the other way. Greenwich now running the fast break, and a pull rips one, and a good save there from Will Heisler. Now he's looking to clear it.
Nice save right there by Heisler. Made up for the last one. Pulled the stick, crossed his body to the left side, and picked it up off the ground. Yeah,
that's Chris Cataldo who shot that one from Greenwich. We saw him get the assist down there last time. He wanted a goal now as the Wreckers continue to look to clear, and that's a long pass to Mason Schaefer on the other side of the field as he's now looking to create some offense for the Wreckers, but he slows it down as Staples tries to get some numbers. Richie Fleming with the ball now, passes it over to Thompson. Again, Wreckers just looking for things to happen. Fleming now slowing it down, going down to the attack position. He's probably going to pass it over to X where Charlie Howard is, and he does indeed do that. Howard now looking to dodge from X. We've seen a lot of the dodges come from the top of the field today in that midi line, Jake. Maybe some attackmen will start to dodge here as Fleming starts to go from X, but he passes it up.
Yeah, behind the crease, the Wreckers have just looked a little slow so far today. Haven't really been able to get anything going from back there. It's really been a lot of stuff from the top and the point. We'll see if they can try to start to move stuff behind the goal.
Thompson's got a short stick on him. We'll love to see him take advantage of that matchup. He does pass it off, though, to Tyler Clark. Now back to X. Maybe another dodging opportunity here from the senior Richie Fleming as he has a short stick on him from X, and he takes that opportunity, delivers a great pass to Tyler Clark, just didn't see it coming, and a good clearing opportunity here, and maybe a good riding opportunity here from the Wreckers, and that's going to be a slash on Tyler Clark, hit the goalie right in the head. Can't do that. That's probably going to be a minute penalty, if not 2 minutes, as Greenwich has a clear opportunity here, and with that penalty being locked in, a possession to get a goal, and then a man-up opportunity.
Yeah, never want to see a frustration penalty. Clark couldn't handle the pass, was frustrated, attacks the goalie. Never, the goalie's not a threat to score the ball. No real need for the attack there, but Clark will do his time in the box.
Greenwich now, again, they have the flag down. They can slow things down. I do believe the rule is that they got to keep it in the box, the red box on the field. So if they step out of that, then the play's dead, or if the ball hits the ground, then the play's dead. But now Montesi with an opportunity to score here, and he shoots, and another save by Heisler, and the ball's on the ground. So I think they're actually going to call that a crease violation. It's going to be interesting to see whose ball it's going to be after the penalty and the crease violation. Yeah. Heisler seems to be a little shaken up, Jake.
Heisler took that one right off the thigh. Didn't get any stick there. We see him a little slow to get up after that save. But a good job by him to eat the ball there. And he's still down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it actually, it's either his thigh or finger. I can't tell from this this point of view, but we will get to see senior J.P. Kozakowski come in for Heisler if that injury is serious, which hopefully it is not.
Nonetheless, great play by Heisler there to put his body in front of the ball. It was a real scoring opportunity for the Cardinals, but Heisler makes the save, and we'll get to see the Northeast Player of the Week, J.P. Kozakowski, enter the game.
Yeah, he started to warm up. We were talking about it before the game. He did not win Rudin Report Player of the Week, but he did win U.S. Northeast Player of the Week. So, a really good goal. He had 14 saves versus New Canaan, who was Staples' first game. I think they were, throughout the FCAC, were regarded as underdogs coming into that game. That's where Coach Koshansky used to coach, and it was kind of a revenge game all around for these Wreckers that have been with Coach K his 3 years now here at Staples. So a fun game there for the Wreckers and a great performance by J.P. Kozakowski.
Yeah, somehow Kozakowski was the best player in the Northeast, but not the best player in Rudin Report's Fairfield County.
It's a voting system.
Not so sure if JP really cares about that, but nonetheless, he's been playing outstanding lacrosse in 2 games, only giving up 3 goals. One of the premier lockdown goalies in the state. And Heisler, in this first quarter, put on a show. To come in as an underclassman playing behind such a good goalie in Kozakowski, really didn't play badly.
Yeah, I think Staples has a real shot here to be one of the premier teams in the FCAC. They got a really good group of guys, and it starts with JP Kazakowski, who's been a really, really good goalie for them this year.
You see Kazakowski taking his warm-ups, looks comfortable out there in the crease as always. A very cool and calm player. And another thing to watch for, Kevin Lynch has been doing time between the sidelines and on the field. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, is playing with a bit of a sore ankle, but nothing that'll stop him from playing against the team's biggest rival. Not to mention Lynch, one of the best defenders in the state. Not going to sit out a game for an ankle.
Yeah, the UMass commit. We've watched him play lacrosse for a really long time. He's been a three-sport athlete at one point, played quarterback for the Wreckers his freshman season, and then had an injury there, decided to focus mainly on lacrosse, and worked out for him as he's going to UMass, where we've seen another really, really good record player go before, Isaac Paparo, the long stick midi, who was up for the Torton, which I believe is the Heisman of college lacrosse, if you will. Yeah, so, a really good pipeline there from Staples to UMass, and we hope to see Kevin Lynch succeed there his next 4 years.
Shifting over to the other senior captain, Henry Beck, who is injured for this game. Henry Beck will be going to West Point next year. Not to play any sports, but, that just shows the type of guy he is, a blue-collar hard worker, always gives it all on the field, whether that be football, lacrosse.
Track.
Really does it all for this Staples athletics.
Yeah, he two-sport captain, was the captain for the football team, and now the captain for the lacrosse team. I think it was a shoulder dislocation, if I'm not mistaken, but he should be back within the next couple of weeks here for the Wreckers. Isn't a season-ending injury, but bummer that he can't play their biggest rival, the Greenwich Cardinals.
The Wreckers so far, we were talking about this earlier, we thought their offense may be a little bit stagnant with all the injuries. However, it's looked pretty good. Guys like Schaefer, Howard, Thompson, Fleming have really been running the show on the offensive side. And the ball's been moving. They've been getting some shots up. Berger's been playing very well. We'll see if they can continue that through the game. The last thing you want if you're Coach Will Kashansky is for those players to get fatigued when you're on a short roll. So we'll see if they can keep their stamina. This break should help them. And it'll be interesting to see what Kazakowski can do here.
Yeah, it seems like Greenwich's pulls are doing a really good job neutralizing the Staples attack. Because we're switching sides here. Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were for a second. I thought they might have just called the quarter with only 21 seconds remaining. But the Greenwich pulls have done a really good job neutralizing the attack from the X and in the wings for the Staples Wreckers. But the middies are having success dodging. I would look for them to continue that, dodging on short sticks. That's where Staples is going to have their most success today, as Staples is in man down right now from that. I believe that was a slash penalty on Tyler Clark, who's in the box. Greenwich now moving it around, and it's the same game. When they're man up this time, they've been man down twice. They're looking to create some opportunities. Franklin playing way out of the box, a tactic that you don't see often during the man down opportunity, but I guess Greenwich wasn't really looking to attack as they were trying to kill that first quarter, get out of here in a tie, and that's exactly what they did.
The refs coming together. I don't know if they're calling a slash on Franklin here, as number 6 of the Cardinals, who's Flynn Millage, is trying to talk to the refs and complain, but the record bench seems hype. Looks like the Wreckers are going to get the way here. And we'll end this first quarter with a 2-2 tie.
I don't know if the refs called anything, but with that reaction, it makes you wonder, did the refs possibly call a ward on number 6, kind of throwing his arm over at Justin Franklin, or was it just the no call that got them excited? All right, Jake, wrapping up this first quarter, what are the things that Staples needs to do in the second and throughout the rest of the game to continue their offensive success but better the defensive success right now?
I think in order to, pull ahead in this game, time of possession is going to be big for the Wreckers, and that's, although it sounds like an offensive thing, that really has to do with defense and offense. They got to create turnovers, and once they get the ball, slow down the game, move it around. Like we saw in that second goal by Berger in the man-up, they took their time, were patient, and waited for the open look. And that's when they executed. So if the Wreckers want to score and pull ahead in this game, they're going to have to keep the ball in their hands as long as possible and be patient for a good shot.
Yeah, and the thing that stood out to me the most is that face-off X performance from Henry Dodge. I believe he's going to Vermont for lacrosse, a really, really good Fogo, and he's 5-0 today versus Greenwich, so it shows you why. He's a really, really good player, and, you're talking about time of possession, but just getting possession is key, and Staples has done a really good job of that. Now they just got to maintain it, like you said, slow the game down, not throw away the ball, and just get into scoring position, get into dodging lanes, and create scoring opportunities.
You see Franklin walking about that out there, having some words with Millage, but that'll be split up quickly. And Lynch staying out there on the field looks a lot better than he did earlier in the game. He's moving very fluidly now. And the two teams will switch sides. The Wreckers scoring left to right, Cardinals going right to left.
Yeah, there's a lot of jawing going on that sideline right now with Franklin and a couple of Greenwich players, and it appears the refs are getting involved as well. So I don't think anything was called during that last, scruffle, but we'll see if, the bitterness continues, as these are two really big rivals.
So 2-2 Dorsey. Second quarter, here we go. The Wreckers got to look to attack the goal more. As we mentioned earlier in the first quarter, not too much action behind the goal. They've kept everything for the most part in front. And, it's a real deke if you can get behind the goalie's eyesight. It's tough for him to look back there. And if I'm the Wreckers, that's something I want to put emphasis on. Coach Shansky's got to tell his attackmen, we got to start moving behind the net a little more, move the ball around. And like I said, get the open look. That should help out the Wreckers.
Yeah, so Greenwich milked the rest of the quarter last time. I think they're going to have around 40 seconds remaining in that penalty, unless it was a 2-minute penalty on Tyler Clark. They're going to have about a minute and 20 seconds remaining. So this should be a good opportunity for Greenwich to come in, start off the quarter with a goal, as they are going to be in man up. And we see Benji Teitelbaum, the junior defensive midi, coming in on this man down possession for the Wreckers. Start of the second quarter about to ensue as Greenwich has the ball, and again, they're in man up, trying to get a scoring opportunity here. Greenwich going to move things around, same thing that Staples was doing earlier, just wait for a player to get open. You are man up. Staples needs to have their sticks up in the passing lanes. You see him doing that. If Greenwich attempts a hot pass, it's not a smart decision from them, but it should allow Wreckers to create a defensive stop. Greenwich moving things around. You don't want to dodge a man up either. That's the other thing you don't want to do. That kind of halts your advantage when you start to dodge. So you see Greenwich just passing around, and they have a guy coming up from X, almost had the backdoor goal, and now a shot from the captain, I believe, John Cataldo, but a good save there from J.P. Kazakowski. It was kind of a slow ball, went right towards his 5-hole, but he was able to cover it up. He passes it out to Kevin Lynch on the clear, who passes it up to Ryan Thompson. He's got burners, the Staples quarterback as well, Jake, clearing the ball here for the Wreckers.
Come on, you can't be taking that weak of a shot on the Northeast Player of the Week. It's too easy for Kazakowski.
Charlie Howard now slowing things down as Staples are trying to get some subs in, get their offensive personnel in, try to kill the rest of this penalty. Tyler Clark now with the ball. Staples now moving left to right. And now Thompson with the ball at the top of the box. Thompson over to Berger. He's already got a goal today. He's looking for another one. Howard now with the ball at X, and maybe a dodge is coming here. But no, he passes it out, and now we have Fleming at the top, and he's looking for a dodge opportunity, and he takes it. He's trying to get his hands free. He doesn't like what he sees. He passes it back out to Howard, who passes it over to, I believe that's Schaefer with the ball, who's dodging down now. No, that isn't Schaefer, pardon me. I believe that's number 19, Aiden Canary for the Wreckers. Wreckers now with the ball at X. Thompson looking to dodge from there. He's got a short stick on him, and he rips it and scores. And, Jake, that's the exact opportunity we talked about. Having a short stick on you from X, that's what the rotations do for the Wreckers, and they're able to put one away.
I feel like Tony Romo right now. All I was saying was they need to get offense from behind the goal, that X position. Ryan Thompson takes advantage of it, drives right, puts one top right. Beautiful score right there by Thompson.
Yeah, anytime you have a short stick on you from X, I would expect the Wreckers to take advantage of that, dodge that. That's a really bad position for that defensive player to be in, and that's what the rotations that the Wreckers are currently doing on the offensive side of the ball are doing to the Cardinals right now. 3-2 lead for the Wreckers, 10 minutes left. Their senior goalie back in the cage. They look to continue this momentum as Dodge is back on the faceoff. X hasn't lost one today. And that's another win for Dodge, and he gets the ground ball, looking to create a fast break opportunity. He passes it over to Schaefer, who can't maintain the ball, but boxes out the player, allows Howard to come through with the ground ball. Down to Schaefer, and again, the subs coming in, trying to get set up. It's the slow game. That's what the Wreckers want to do, get into those rotations, create mismatches, and we already have a short stick at X. Look for Schaefer to create an opportunity here. Schaefer kind of waiting around at X, looking for someone to pass to or someone to dodge on. He passes it up to Tyler Clark, who has a shot opportunity. He rips it and scores, the sophomore. 4-2, the Wreckers, and that's another really good possession from the Wreckers there, Jake.
Just poor defense right there. Roy Knutson of the Cardinals was sort of just sitting and ball watching while Clark got wide open on the right wing. Took his shot, put it top left, and the Wreckers advance that lead to 2.
Yeah, Clark kind of standing high up and then slowly shuffled down as Schaefer was moving towards him. Got the ball, got that backdoor shot, and put it right down Broadway and got the goal for the Wreckers. And it all starts with the face-off X. Dodge created the fast break opportunity there, got the possession, slowed things down, and now the Wreckers have a 2-score advantage, and they got to win this one as well. Dodge beasting Jake.
Just dominating right there in the circle.
He's got 4 players on him. You're looking for him to pass one out. And that's going to be a timeout, I believe, from the Wreckers. And they're just going to try to get Dodge out of that situation. But you can see the Wreckers bench ecstatic right now, Jake.
See Dodge talking a little, and rightfully so. Dodge has dominated, and I mean dominated the face-off so far today. Yet to lose one, has won them with ease, not taking too much time in there, and being out quickly like we saw right there, looking to create an open shot for the Wreckers. That time, Coach Kafchansky saw that they were swarming Dodge, took a smart timeout, but the Wreckers will have the ball on the back end of the timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's the exact position that the Wreckers want to be in, and I think we can both get the sense early on in the game, even when it was tied up, it felt like the Wreckers were in control, and now you see them start to settle down their offense, and they're starting to run away with this one. If they can get a possession here, that'd be really good for the Staples' confidence, allow the Wreckers to kind of build a cushion here and slow their game down even more. But it's been the rotations, it's been getting short sticks at the access, leading to the opportunities for the Wreckers today.
Yeah, these Wreckers players have been moving the ball very well in the second quarter so far. You saw specifically Schaefer. I mean, you got to give it up to Schaefer. He slowed down the offense, brought it from behind the goal, sat in that X position until something opened up, and he saw his guy fed him the ball and put it through the net. That's exactly the type of offense, textbook offense, that Coach K wants from his players.
Yeah, you know, the seniors have been through a lot. They came in freshman year, had one coaching staff, then sophomore year had a new coaching staff, and then obviously had the COVID season their junior year, and now dealing with COVID this year. It's nice to see some seniors scoring today, getting some assists. It's been a really good performance from the Wreckers. Hopefully they can finish this game out strong, Jake, and also continue this great season that they've already started.
And you see Kozakowski trotting back out. I think whether or not Heisler is healthy, they're going to stick with the senior captain for the rest of the game. Like you mentioned, it was supposed to be just one quarter on the bench for Kozakowski, so I believe he will be in net for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, nice thing about Kozakowski and playing goal, you get to wear sweatpants on cold days like this, as the rest of the players are wearing shorts. And I doubt they're freezing at this point, but probably at the start of the game got a little cold. Tyler Clark now setting up the Staples offense as we resume play, and he's looking to get the ball to the attackman, Charlie Howard. Howard now taking a pull around X. He's going to dump it off to Berger. Almost, I thought that was a hidden ball trick for a second. Clark up to a dodging Schaefer, who almost backhands it in. But that's going to be a Staples possession as they chase the ball and maintain possession. Berger now already with a short stick on him, Jake.
That would have been a wild goal if Schaefer could have put that in. We'll see what Berger can do here from X.
He passes it up to Clark, who rips another one. Clark getting a lot of shots in today, but a good chase there from Howard to maintain possession for the Wreckers.
Love the confidence out of the underclassman. He was on a heater from that last shot. Took it again, a little sidearm action from the left side, shooting to the right. Just left it a little wide.
Howard now coming up for match. He's got a pull on him, but he's going to shoot it and score. What a play there from the junior, Charlie Howard.
Oh, what a shot by Howard. Came again. What did I say after the first quarter? All the Wreckers offense is going to start from that X position behind the net. 3 goals out of this second quarter, all from behind the net. That time Howard doing it against a short stick.
The defenseman, Chris Cataldo, felt like he had his neck on it, or had his stick on his neck, almost choking him out. And Howard, I didn't even think he could see the goal, but he still ripped it in and scored. Another really good offensive possession. And again, it's starting from the X as Dodge is back there, hoping to win a faceoff, the faceoff X, and then it's starting from the actual X on the offensive side of the ball. Dodge with another win, Jake. He's been dominant.
Dodge, I mean, really hasn't been given any competition out there. Has won all of them easily. At this point, I just assume the Wreckers are going to have possession out of the face-off.
Thompson now, the athlete, running around. He's got 3 guys on him as Staples are trying to get some subs in here. He passes it down to Schaefer, who, again, taking the short stick to Axe. This could be yet another scoring opportunity. I'm kind of wondering what Greenwich's strategy is here. You don't necessarily want these guys getting put into these positions, but he obviously has faith in his short stick defenders as a pick was set there, and I believe that's number 1. Hugo Mark kind of just ran right through it, but Howard gets back up. He's now dodging for Max on Hugo Mark, but a good slide there, something that we haven't seen from the Greenwich Cardinals today, and a trail check, but I believe there's going to be a penalty on the play. It's just going to be a push, no penalty time, but it is going to be Staples possession.
Yeah, before the trail check, though, great defense by Will Montesi. He hit the ball out of Howard's stick when it looked like he was going to get a goal-scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and a great slide by him as well. Now Staples with the ball back at X. O'Malley, the captain, on Tyler Clark back there. Not necessarily a dodger that you want in that position, but now Richie Fleming dodging from the top, and he passes it down to Thompson, who passes it back over to Schaefer, who's going to take yet another short stick behind X, and that's Hugo Mark. Hugo a little bigger than Schaefer, but Schaefer has shown that he can dodge on almost anyone. Schaefer up to Fleming, who's looking to create something. He passes it over to Clark. Clark spins. Ooh, and he spins again, has a shot opportunity, rips it. Ooh, that was a tough shot. Almost stuck it in far pipe, but he does not get it. But a good chase there from Schaefer to maintain possession for the Wreckers.
I like the double spin move by Clark right there. Spun to his left, had the defender on his back shoulder. Noticed that, spun back to the right, got the open shot, just couldn't put it in.
Schaefer now dodging again from X. We've seen him do that a lot. Hugo Mark, a big guy, kind of pushing around these junior Staples Wreckers, but they're, again, not afraid to dodge on him. Schaefer over to Fleming on the far side of the field. Fleming again looking to create something, and he dodges on, I believe that is the senior captain, number 7, Will Montesi, and now Schaefer again with it at exit, going against Mark, a matchup that we've seen a lot this possession. He passes it up to Howard, who scoops and tries to, throw it on the ground right through the goalie, but it's going to be Greenwich's possession.
Yeah, Howard, a unique way to try to put that one in net, tried to get it on the ground, throw off the goalie, maybe get a deflection in the crease somewhere, but put it wide, and the Cardinals will take over possession. But like I said, the Wreckers have been controlling the TOP, time of possession, so far in this second quarter, and that's led to a lot of offensive opportunities and a lot of stagnant lacrosse for the Cardinals.
You see Montesi just clearing it from the other side of the field. He's a short stick. Usually got the defenders clearing it, but Montesi, a big football player, just runs through everyone. And the shot opportunity there from Greenwich, I believe that is another captain, number 13, John Cataldo, who rips it right over the cage. And it's going to be a good chase there from Greenwich to maintain possession. Now Greenwich with the ball. It's going to be number 45, Bryce Metalios. Sorry if I botched that name. Passes it up to number 6, Flynn Millage. He's been Justin Franklin. Should be interesting to see if those two get matched up versus each other. A dodge opportunity here from Greenwich, but a good switch there from the middies, Ben Klein, and I believe that's number 66, Guy Harrisman. Greenwich again trying to slow things down. Just looking for those dodging lanes. They have to get some offenses going. It's been all Staples here in the second quarter. They're looking for some opportunities here. And that was one, as there was a backdoor cutter that was wide open, but he isn't able to maintain possession. A lucky break there for the Wreckers.
Yeah, real break right there for the Wreckers. Tough pass to handle. Should have been a better pass there, but nonetheless, Cardinals going to miss out on another goal-scoring opportunity.
Ajiri passes it up, and a good cut there from Thompson on the clear to find an opening on that riding attack from the attackman for Greenwich. Now Ben Klein with the ball. He passes it to X where Matthew Berger is, and that's just a low pass. Goes right out of bounds, and it's going to be Greenwich possession. That's not what you want if you're the Wreckers.
Yeah, tough ball to pick if you're Berger. Got to try to one-hop that, which is a really tough catch in lacrosse, and just got to be a better pass right there by Klein.
Yeah, Klein opted to go with the skip pass instead of right to Clark, which proved to be not the best decision. Now Greenwich trying to clear the ball, and a good ride there from the Wreckers, but now it's going to be that senior, the big guy, Will Montesi, going to run through almost everyone today. This is a fun matchup, though. Kevin Lynch on Montesi, something to watch as this game continues on. Now I believe that's Jack Cook who has the ball at the top of the box for Greenwich. He passes it over to James Pyle, who passes it down to, I believe it's Cataldo, who now has the ball back. He passes it up to Pyle, and now Greenwich trying to get some offense going. It's going to be number 11, Jack Cook, back with the ball. I believe he's actually a captain as well. Greenwich has 5 captains, Jake. And Cook now dodging, almost had an opportunity there, but good positioning from Thompson, not allowing him to get close to the keeper, J.P. Kozakowski. Now, Greenwich has a short stick matchup here with Ben Klein playing X, and that's almost a good stick from J.P. Kozakowski who picks it off. But again, Greenwich getting these short sticks at X, something that Staples has been doing a lot. And now Thompson trying to guard Cook, and he sneaks one in. And again, same thing that we've seen Staples do all day. Greenwich now translates to their side of the field.
Yeah, really nice move by Cook, was working on Thompson, saw the mismatch, went left to right, made a nice little spin move, and put it in the back of the net. Not something you see very often on Kozakowski. And still, though, the Wreckers' defense has been playing very good lacrosse up to that point. The first shot of the quarter for the Cardinals, and they'll put it through. But again, if you're the Wreckers and you could halt those scoring opportunities like they've done so far, they should be able to hold on to this lead.
Yeah, they should, and it's interesting. You got a couple guys playing LSM today for the Wreckers. Hamilton Bully comes in there on man down, but I think Kevin Lynch, we know the athlete he is mainly that man up, or is mainly that wing guy for the Wreckers at LSM. Dodge with yet another face-off win, but they haven't gained possession yet. But guys being pushed around, it's going to be interesting to see which way they call this, and they're going to call a push on Staples, Greenwich ball. Now a fast break opportunity here, Jake.
Dodge again winning the face-off right there. Really has been, again, no competition there in the center circle.
Yeah, the Wreckers got to do a better job helping them out. Those wing guys need to be able to come in, gain possession after a dominant win that we've seen all day from Dodge. And I believe that's Gabe Chintz, the pole, who has the ball. No whistle yet. He got pushed to the ground. But Greenwich, great ride there, able to get their possession back and maybe create another scoring opportunity for themselves.
Yeah, a little too much stick work right there by the defenseman. Got to try to give that one up sooner.
Cook with the ball. He already put one in the net in the second quarter. He's looking to do it again. He's looking for a dodge, but he doesn't take it. He passes it over to, I believe that's number 6 for the Greenwich Cardinals, Flynn Millage. Flynn Millage has a short stick on him. He has a dodging opportunity here, but a good slide there from Kevin and a good switch from, I believe, that is number 5 for the Wreckers, Benji Teitelbaum. He's listed twice on here. So, Guy Harrisman is who I was thinking of. Never mind. Flynn Millage with the ball here for Greenwich. Greenwich again looking to make something happen. He in a rip, but a good save by Kozakowski, diving to his knees and is able to block that one. But Greenwich maintains possession, and we might have a timeout from the Greenwich Cardinals. So a timeout here trying to slow things down. Their offense wasn't clicking the way they wanted it to, and they're going to take some time to discuss this and see if they can get another score before half, Jake.
Another really nice save right there by Kozakowski. Dropped to the knees, put the stick on the ground, and kept that ball in front.
Yeah, that's what Kozakowski does best. When he can see the field, see everything above him. I feel like it's rare, unless it's like a one-on-one midi in him with no one in between, that he gets scored on. He's able to track those middies really well, follow the ball, and he's able to save that one with ease, even though it was probably the hardest shot of the day for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it might have definitely been the toughest one for JP to handle. It was a low shot, good one, placed very well on the right side, but JP, like we said, dropped to the knees, does that so routinely, put the stick on the ground, and just knocked that ball out in front.
So the Wreckers trying to, maintain the defensive prowess that we saw in the first quarter. Hasn't really been that way in the second quarter. Once Greenwich has gotten the ball, but it feels like Greenwich has never had the ball. So some late offensive surges here from Greenwich. They're hoping to put another one in the back of the net, and Staples is hoping to return to get in their possession. And you were talking about a time of possession is key in the game of lacrosse, Jake.
Yeah, and another thing to look at is we'll see if the Wreckers going forwards can continue to keep the ball in their zone. When the Wreckers were playing the best in the second quarter, it was when they were keeping the ball behind the net and staying within their half of the attack. We'll see if they can get the ball out of the Cardinals' hands right now. Within the last 5 minutes, it's been a lot of Cardinal offensive action.
Pyle with the ball. He passes it over to, I believe that is, Pyle currently has the ball. It was Millage who passed it over to him. These two guys are the middies of Greenwich Cardinals. They're running a lot of the dodges here right now for Greenwich. And I think we had a step out of bounds there, kind of a play that you don't see often, but it's hard to see these lines sometimes. It takes some time to get used to these fields, as everyone is different when it comes to these lacrosse lines. Not in the sense of where the out of bounces are, but the color of the lines and all of that. Good move there by Kozakowski.
Yeah, JP got attacked by 2 defenders. A nice little dodge by the goalie.
Yeah, he's shifty. He played football this year at wide receiver. He's always been known to be a little shifty. Love to see the goalie. He had actually a shot on goal in the New Canaan game. Two of them, yeah. His brother scored one in the JV game too. So Kozakowski's both play goalie and both have the ability to make some offense happen. Now Staples with the ball. It's going to be Schaefer who passes it over to Howard, who's looking to make something happen. He has a long stick on him. And now he has the short stick on him as they switch. Passes it down to Berger. Howard now looking to make something happen. Berger now with the short stick on him, dodging him from the wing. And that's going to be a penalty. No, they don't throw the flag. Good defense there by Cook. And a shot opportunity from Howard, but kind of bounces it off the ground, doesn't really gain any momentum, and an easy save there for the Greenwich. And now a fast break opportunity from Cook. He's been most of Greenwich's offense today as he passes it to a pole, and I believe that's number 8, Chris Cataldo, one of the Cataldo brothers, who passes it down to his brother, who loses the ball, and that's a great check there by Justin Franklin, who chirps Cataldo after knocking that ball free, and now a clearing opportunity for the Wreckers.
Yeah, great job by Franklin. Knocked it out of his stick. beat him to the end line to get that ball.
Fleming now against, I believe that is Montesi, who's big, but Fleming not afraid of contact.
Yeah, Fleming embraced that contact at the midfield line, took it, and a nice dodge on the back end.
Staples now with the ball. Tyler Clark over to Mason Schaefer at X with the long pull on him. They're looking to get that short stick matchup. I'm sure of it down there once again through these rotations that they run. Thompson now with the ball. He's going at Montesi too. Again, Montesi, I was told, plays defensive end. I think he's around 200 pounds and 6'3", and these young junior offensive players for the Wreckers not afraid to dodge at him. Howard now with the ball. He passes it over to Clark. Clark now trying to move stuff around. Schaefer. Greenwich really not going to get a position, something that we've seen Staples make them do before, but it feels like the poles are staying down low, not letting dodgers happen from the X. So we're probably going to see a dodge from the midfield line sooner than later. Kashansky doesn't like what he sees, though, and takes that timeout.
Yeah, Kashansky's taking two very well-timed timeouts, in my opinion. 34 seconds to go. The Wreckers definitely want the last shot of the half right here. They're going to set up the offense. I'm sure Kashansky's going to draw some sort of play or motion for the Wreckers to run here. We'll see if they can execute. Again, if they can't execute, ending the half with a 2-goal lead against their rival Cardinals is not something Coach Kashansky will be mad about.
No, not at all. And, you do want that last goal of the half. It would be a great momentum swing as Greenwich just kind of crawled their way back into the game. Not score-wise, but momentum-wise, I'd say. And, you kind of just want to halt their momentum going into the second half, go into the second half in full control of the game. So if Kashansky can draw something up here, get a score available, hopefully put one away for the Wreckers.
Yeah, like you said, Wreckers been moving the ball very well. And this goal would be, they're up 2 goals. That's great. I'm sure that's what they want. But 3 goals is obviously much better. We'll see if they can move it around and, get another open look before the half comes to a close.
34.1 seconds left here in the second quarter. 5-3 Staples over Greenwich. Staples 2-0 on the season. Greenwich 0-0 again. This is Greenwich's first game. They're not coming out all that rusty, Jake.
Yeah, the Cardinals look pretty good for being their first game. Like you mentioned, the Wreckers 2-0 so far, not to mention a scrimmage before that. And the Cardinals have just been really getting screwed over by the COVID virus so far this season. 2 separate instances of quarantining for the full team. Luckily, right now, they're able to get out on the field. And like you said, came out a little bit slow. Couldn't really get anything going on offense, but keeping it close with these Wreckers.
Yeah, it's been a fun spring season for Staples Sports all around. We see the baseball team doing really well right now. The lacrosse team is undefeated. So it should be a fun end of the year for these guys that have been waiting throughout 2 COVID seasons to get their playing time.
You see the Wreckers slowing it down, taking time like we see in basketball a lot. They're going to look for one shot here.
20 seconds left as Burgers is maintaining possession. He passes up to Thompson, who might look for a dodge here, but probably won't. Wants to slow things down a little bit before that clock expires as we approach 10 seconds. And here goes Howard with a rip, and they're going to have 8.6 seconds left. Udell switches out of position with Tyler Clark, who's probably a little quicker and can create stuff a little faster for the Wreckers as there's 7 seconds left. Tyler Clark looking for a cross the field pass. It lands into Howard's stick, and he scores with 2 seconds left, Jake.
Oh, they're going to wait.
They're going to call a crease violation, I believe, on Mason Schaefer, who might have stepped in the crease. But that would have been an electric ending to the half as they're going to finish this one 5-3 with the first half, Jake.
Yeah, wow, great rip right there by Howard. Looked like he picked up a lost bag right there. The ball was just flying around on the floor right there. But, obviously, as you mentioned, it'll be a lane violation on Schaefer, and the Wreckers will go to the halftime break with a 2-goal lead, not something they can dwell on.
Yeah, but I also think that the Wreckers are, overall the better team than Greenwich. Again, have played 2 games, and they're playing better than the score shows. I think they just have to start capitalizing a little more on offense. Dodge is doing fantastic at the face-off X. Hasn't lost one in the first half. I'm sure they're looking to continue that, Jake. So I think they just got to get a little more, or do a little better on getting those scoring opportunities in the net.
Yeah, I agree. We'll see what can happen in the second half.
All right, we're going to send it back to the studio with Aiden Parnes, and we'll finish up this game for you when the second half begins. I know, it was like 70 yesterday, too. Welcome back into WWPT 90.3 FM as we're getting underway with second half action. And Henry Dodge, of course, started off the half with a face-off win. Staples wasn't able to capitalize on it, and now a clearing opportunity here for Greenwich.
Yeah, the Wreckers with quick offense, but not necessarily quality offense. We'll see if they can turn that around.
And now Cook basically running through everyone. But a great stick by Kevin Lynch.
Come on,
But Cook is able to get his own ground ball. That was a really good stick by Lynch to get it up right up into that passing lane. Cook, again, just manhandling everyone right now, trying to go against everyone. He passes it over to Montesi. One day I'll get that name right.
Good job by Lynch, though, getting the stick up, halting the fast break, exactly what you want to do if you're the senior captain.
Now Algieri on an attackman right now from X. Greenwich getting some ball movement going. Greenwich again looking to make opportunities happen from X. It's been what both teams have been doing, especially in that second quarter. And a skip pass to Cook, but it falls short, and they can't cross that line, Jake, and they're fighting for it. And I believe Greenwich actually crossed the line. That should be a violation, but they don't call it, and Greenwich is able to scoop that up. And I believe that is number 8, Chris Cataldo. Greenwich with the shot opportunity here, and a great save by J.P. Kozakowski.
Give me that, said Kozakowski. Ate that one up, dropped to the knee, put his body in front of the ball. Made a nice defensive play.
And that was a step-down shot. Had all the room in the world to unleash that one as fast as he wants. Kozakowski now juking out everyone. He still has the ball, even though he's on the ground. And he's now running upfield. Maybe a shot opportunity or coast-to-coast, though. He drops it off. Oh, but a bad pass. And now, what a great chase-down check by Justin Franklin there. Possibly saving a goal as J.P. Kozakowski was not back in the net. And Gabe Chinch just rolls that one out of bounds, trying to settle things down for the Wreckers. Crazy sequence.
Had like 6 guys on him at one point. Was on the ground, with the ball. And got back up. Not a smart pass by him, but
a wild
really
performance.
For much as the goalie.
Greenwich again with the ball here. Cook now with it at the top of the box, looking to make things happen. He passes it over to Flynn Millage. Flynn Millage now with the dodge opportunity. He passes it back out to Montesi. Montesi now moving the ball. And a shot opportunity again for Greenwich. They're ripping it right now, Jake, but a high shot.
Interesting how quick Kozakowski's instincts are. You see him drop to a knee on a shot before, realizes this one high, stays tall, lifts up. Just very good goalkeeping right there.
And high school players, especially on those step-down shots, are shooting upwards of, I'd say, 80 or 70 miles per hour. So it's not easy to track, but great save there by Kozakowski as Millage looking to make something happen. He passes it down to the X position, and now a dodge here from, I believe that's Metalios. Again, sorry if I botched that name. Cook now with the ball back at the top. He passes it over Cataldo, back to Cook, and now Cook on a short stick, Ben Klein, looking to make something happen. He gets his arms free, shoots, but a slow shot, and JP's able to push that one aside. But a good chase there from Greenwich to maintain possession.
Again, Kozakowski reading. It's a ground ball shot, drops to the knee, and just pokes it out to the side. He does all you can ask for in a high school goalie, and it's really special to see him out there.
And a shot up, and that was maybe 5 yards out, and JP kick saves it, something you don't really see often in lacrosse. And now he has the ball. Actually, Franklin, or I think Algieri scoops it up for the Wreckers clear. But another fantastic save from JP Kozakowski, and an open shot here and another great save by JP Kozakowski. And another opportunity here, and finally the ball trickles out of bounds. It's hard to follow what's going on right now. JP Kozakowski getting hype in the goal as he's had an incredible last minute and a half of goalkeeping.
Yeah, Kozakowski fired up, and rightfully so. Back-to-back one-on-one shots, him and the attack. And first time with the right foot, second time drops to the knee and blocks it with the stick. Great goalkeeping right there by the Northeast Player of the Week.
And the Wreckers looking to finally get it clear, and they give it to their speedy guy, Ryan Thompson, who's going down the sideline right now, looking to make something happen. He might get pushed out of bounds, but is able to keep his balance, and he dishes it off to Richie Fleming now, looking to make something happen. Passes it down out to Kevin Lynch. The pole rips one, but he misses left, and now it's going to be, I believe, Staples' ball.
Love to see the senior captain stepping into one. Would have been special if we could have seen him put one in, but a tough, hard shot right there by Lynch. Just sailed it a little high.
Now Tyler Clark with the ball, working on from X. Rolls back, something we've seen him do often, and he almost gets his stick back over, but a great trail check there from Greenwich, as now they're looking to clear the ball. But Charlie Howard, man, and Mason Schaefer as well, not giving up on the ride. They've been doing that all game long. Shout out to both those guys for keeping their consistency with riding the ball. Now Kevin Lynch against the pole, checking him, hoping to loosen up that ball, but a good play there by the Greenwich player to free it up. And now I think this is Cataldo with the ball. He passes it up to Cook, who again is really the point guard, if you will, of Greenwich's offense. Will Montesi now slowing things down. He passes it over to, I think that's Millage, who's working down the sideline. Fleming, bringing Fleming back to near X. This could be a dodging opportunity for Greenwich here. And here he goes, dodging on the backside. He passes it in, but a great stick there from Kevin Lynch, frees it up, and a shot opportunity for Greenwich. Good ground ball there by Cataldo, but he is not able to get the ball. And a great chase there from both Rutgers players to get possession for the Staples Rutgers as they look to clear it. Chintz all the way across field to Algieri. Good catch there by Algieri. He's looking to go up the field. He's a big guy. He can run through anyone, and here he goes. It would be fun to see him take across, but he makes the smart pass. But not a great one, but a great ground ball there from Tyler Clark to come up, scoop it through, and get possession for the Wreckers. Kevin Lynch now staying on offense, and this is a guy that they put in on that man-up offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see him take another shot as he trots off the field as the subs come in. Charlie Howard looking to make something happen as subs coming in. Staples doesn't have numbers, and he throws it away. It's going to be Greenwich ball going the other way.
And I'll tell you one thing, Kozikowski back there is just a brick wall. You saw Kevin Lynch had the decision to go attack the shooter or let Kozikowski take it one-on-one. Lynch trusting his friend and teammate Kozikowski to make the play, and Kozikowski does just so on the shot. And
another really good ride here from both Tyler Clark and Matthew Berger, something that the Staples attacker are doing a fantastic job on as Montesi is bringing it up. He passes it over to James Pyle, who has a fast break opportunity, but a good defensive play there for the Wreckers to keep the fast break to a minimum. Montesi now with the ball, looking to make something happen, slowing things down as I think Greenwich is trying to get some subs over, get that man that stayed back on offense for that pull. Believe that's James Pyle now with the ball, or Millage, pardon me, who's looking to make something happen for Greenwich. And he dodges down, doesn't like what he sees. He backs up, passes it over to Pyle. Pyle now dodging down the sideline. He's looking for a shot, but he passes it back down to X, where Greenwich is looking to make something happen. Algieri playing tough defense there. Greenwich gets their hand free, passes over to Montesi with an open shot. Great save by Kozikowski, and another great save by Kozikowski. Two fantastic saves there by Kozikowski, Jake. He's been the story of the second half.
Kozikowski is just an absolute wall. The Cardinals have gotten 6 shots on goal so far in the second half. All 6 of them met the stick of Kozikowski.
And on the flip end, if you're the Cardinals, especially Coach Lutz, you're wondering what's going on. We've had so many opportunities. We should be up at this point in the game. But, I mean, again, the Northeast Player of the Week a few weeks ago, been a dominant force for the Wreckers once again today. Wreckers now with the ball. Thompson over to Howard. They've been playing sports together for a really long time, since the PAL days, as now Aiden Canaria with the ball, taking it down to X, where he passes it over to Tyler Clark, who passes it over to Matthew Berger. Getting checked. Good defense there from Greenwich, as now I believe that is number 12, someone we haven't seen today for the Wreckers.
Carter Gay.
Carter Gay looking to make a play.
Nice rhyming.
Over to Charlie Howard, and Gay is another sophomore, so a lot of sophomores getting some playing time here for the Wreckers. Howard now looking to dodge. He's got a short stick on him, and there's going to be a illegal screen on the Wreckers, and it's going to be Greenwich ball.
Yeah, good idea by Gay right there. Tried to set the screen, tried to free up Howard, but got a little antsy with shuffling the feet. Not a legal screen.
And now Greenwich has a pull on offense via that clear, looking to make something happen, but they're going to settle down, get their subs, get the guys that they want on offense back. And now you have the Wreckers pressuring. That's, I believe, Hamilton Boley on Cook, trying to make a turnover as the Greenwich Cardinals are trying to get some subs back on the field. Cook now with the ball going up against Boley, the LSM. Now you have Klein for the Wreckers on Pyle for the Cardinals. Pyle dodges down the left side, and that's really good defense, great positioning there from Ben Klein. Pyle again looking to make something happen against Klein. Klein's running with him pretty well and is able to fend him off once again. That's a really good defensive possession, going one-on-one with a short stick midi against a short stick midi by Klein. Again, Greenwich dodging down, and another really good defensive possession, but the turnaround shot, and what another great save by J.P. Kozakowski.
Kozakowski always knows when to drop to the knee. You see a lot of techniques used by goalkeepers, whether that be, moving the stick from right hand to left, dropping to the knee, standing up tall. JP seems to always know when a shot is coming low, drops to a knee, showcases that right there, and makes a nice stop.
Now Jack Eigen on the clear. He's getting checked up a bit.
He's eating these checks.
A good face, two great face touches, but he puts it on the ground. And now Greenwich with an opportunity, but a good ground ball here. Or I spoke too soon, but now a good ground ball by Charlie Howard, and he's looking to get into space and slow things down for the Wreckers, which he does. Wreckers taking their subs off the field, getting those defensive guys off the field, bringing in some offensive middies, trying to get some offense going. Neither team in this third quarter has scored a goal, Jake. Both of them, I assume, want to start to get some offense going, but it's not like Greenwich has had the lack of opportunities that Staples has.
Yeah, and the Wreckers have really caught a break this half. They should be down if it wasn't for the outstanding goal play by Kozakowski so far. Haven't gotten many opportunities on offense as we see a shot right there, but the Wreckers haven't been putting ball on net so far in the second half.
Yeah, Thompson rips one high, and now a good chase by Schaefer, who has the ball at that X position again. Something that where he's had success today. And Schaefer takes a shot, but that's a really good check by Greenwich there. Tyler Clark able to maintain possession. Goalie out of position. A shot opportunity here from Howard, and he almost slips it in. And that's a great effort there by the Greenwich goalie to try to dive and get possession for his team. But it's going to be another good chase by the Staples to maintain possession. Tyler Clark now with the ball at X, working against, I believe that is a pole number 42 for Greenwich, Roy Knutson. And a pass inside for the Wreckers. It gets batted down into a scoring opportunity. I believe that's Aiden Canary who gets it off the rebound. Goalie was out of position. He puts it in.
Yeah, great shot right there by Canary. Put one on net, put it in the back of the net. And the Wreckers extend their lead out to 3.
So now 6-3 here for the Wreckers. First goal of the second half and first goal of the third quarter. 2 minutes 33 remaining in that third quarter. And now Henry Dodge back at the faceoff X, looking to continue the success that he's had today. You're going to have Ben Klein on one wing, Kevin Lynch trying to get some opportunities here for the Wreckers.
Dodge has just owned that center circle. We'll see if he can continue that play right here.
And he gets his first loss of the day. Greenwich finally gets a win at the faceoff X, but he drops the ball. Ball's down, and the Fogo is able to maintain possession for Greenwich. And now a stoppage of play. I believe that's going to be a timeout for Greenwich.
Yeah, Dodge with his first faceoff loss of the day, but can't be too mad at the kid. He's won almost every single other one. So
yeah, absolutely not. He's been playing fantastic from that position. A really, really good Fogo again. I think he's committed to Vermont. And, there's studs all over this Staples boys lacrosse team. They're up 6-3 versus one of their rivals, Greenwich. They already won 7-3 versus New Canaan this year, 25-0 versus Stanford. They've had the success that they wanted early. They just got to continue it throughout the season and throughout the rest of this game, Jake.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can do so with senior captain J.P. Kozakowski in net. Senior J.P. Kozakowski in net. You really can't be worried of giving up, a large margin of goals. It's pretty much guaranteed that he'll stop at least 2 of every 3 shots, and that's being generous to the Cardinals. So as long as the Wreckers can somewhat maintain the time of possession, keep the ball in their hands, and minimize the amount of opportunities for the Cardinals, they should be able to escape this one with a win.
I mean, when you look at the great goalies that Staples has had in the past, you look at Cole Gandels, Pete Berger, obviously brother of Matthew Berger, who's currently on the team, and a long list of names. Matthew Garber, who was here just a few years ago, now playing at Boston University. These guys have played really, really good ball, and I think JP's living up to that legacy. I mean, you can look at Timmy Luciano just from 2 years ago before that COVID season. He played really good in that goalkeeping position as well. It's been something that the Wreckers have continuously had good players at, and now JP living up to the hype. It might be playing better than any of those guys that we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, a great lineage of goalies has came out of Staples. You talked about, D1 BU type guy. You also had Timmy Luciano, who's playing college lacrosse. And now J.P. Kozakowski, an unrecruited senior, who I believe is looking to take a post-grad year next year. Should be able to get some more exposure to bring him to the next level. But from what we're seeing so far this year and what he's putting on display on the turf so far, should be able to get that D1 offer.
Greenwich now resuming play after that timeout. It's going to be Millage currently with the ball. And now Cook has the ball looking for an opportunity. Throws a skip pass to X where something could happen. Algieri looking to play some good defense versus number 45. He shoots and scores a great spin move there by Bryce Metalios. A really, really, really good play. Spin backside, and that's a hard stop for JP Kazakowski. You probably didn't even see it coming. A fantastic spin move there.
Yeah, that one is fully not on JP Kazakowski. I mean, the attack was right in front of his face right there. Tough to miss that shot, but you got to tip your cap. Beautiful move right there. That little spin was what did the trick. And the Cardinals cutting the lead up a little bit, chipping away with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, really, really good spin move again and a good offensive play. And they're keeping it tight. It feels like whenever Staples gets a goal now, Greenwich hangs one back on and now Dodge at the faceoff X. Didn't win the clamp, I don't think, but is able to get the ground ball. And now he has a fast break opportunity, looking to create something. And he gets D'd up there by, I believe, that is number 1, Hugo Mark, who's been a really good defensive player, especially with his short stick for the records. Now Thompson dodging through everyone. He has a scoring opportunity. He bounces it, but off the foot of the goalie, number 24 for Greenwich, Will Clemens. Matthew Berger now with the ball at X. He's D'd up by number 36, James O'Malley, a captain for the Greenwich Cardinals. Berger up to Thompson, who throws it over to Richie on that skip pass. Richie Fleming now looking to make something happen, dodging on a short stick. But again, Hugo Mark, that big defensive midi for the Greenwich Cardinals, has played really, really good defense so far. Tyler Clark now with the ball. He passes it over to Howard, who has it at X. He's D'd up by, I believe that is number 8, Chris Cataldo. And scoring opportunity for Charlie Howard, but I believe he stepped in the crease, so it's going to be going the other way for Greenwich.
Tough break for the records right there. It looks like Howard was about to put something strong on net, but as you see the Cardinals hurrying up their offense, Record's going to have to start playing some tighter defense.
And Cataldo here with the ball to pull the long stick, one of the brothers, looking to make some offense happen, but he gets it checked free. A good play there by Chinnis, but a dangerous pass. Kazakowski maintains it, and he passes it up. Oh, and an absolute illegal hit, but a big hit there. Hopefully, I didn't see exactly what it was, but a shot opportunity here. There's a lot going on the field right now, Jake. And now Howard with another shot opportunity. He rips it and scores. So the flag is down. I think he hit him high. It might be a cross check. I believe that will be the penalty. That's a 2-minute unreleasable penalty. And now Howard rips it in off his own rebound and gets the score. And again, if you will, and 1 for the Staples record. So, I mean, did you see who got hit?
Welcome to varsity lacrosse. The only freshman on the roster, Ben Burmeister, gets the ball for his first action in the game today and is met by senior captain Will Montsey. But hey, he took the hit. The Wreckers kept possession, and it ended up in a goal. The Wreckers extend their lead. And who really has the last laugh after that hit?
Yeah, hopefully Burmeister is okay. Way to take that hit.
Wow. For the only freshman rostered on the team this season, Ben Burmeister getting in the game. And I don't know, Dorsey, I haven't been around this lacrosse game for too long. Is he going to get some sort of assist for that, or was there too many passes?
I think there's too many passes, but there's another flag down on the field. I wonder if someone said
been
something.
Some chirping out there.
Yeah. Or maybe the flag just fell out of his pocket.
Wow, did Burmeister get lit up right there? But
an illegal hit, a cross check.
Hit.
Again, I do believe that's an unreleasable penalty. I don't know exactly if it's 1 or 2 minutes, but it should be a man-up opportunity as you see no one on the close side wing for Greenwich on this face-off. And Henry Dodge gets it, goes right to Thompson. Another great face-off win for Dodge as he's going to get off the field, get the man-up unit in, and create some scoring opportunities here. We've seen the Wreckers succeed on it before. We've seen them also turn the ball over and had it scored on them while they were man-up before. And now Kevin Lynch, the long pole again, showing off his offensive skills, playing long pole, but playing on the offensive side of the ball during this man-up, something that Coach Koshansky obviously likes to bring in.
Yeah,
Howard
Lynch, a large frame defender, but definitely a shifty kid, can move around, can make a defender miss. We'll see if he'll get another rip.
And now he has an opportunity at the top, and he's backing up.
Give my boy that ISO.
Yeah, he's looking to make something happen, I'm guessing. Again, you don't necessarily want to dodge on a man-up.
He's going to end the quarter.
Oh, end the quarter, yes. Thank you for that 100 awareness.
Yeah, smart job by Lynch, taking the ball out, showing why he's the senior captain. He's been around the game long enough, has that IQ to take it out, not force anything. And the Wreckers will trot into the fourth quarter with, I'm sure, a comfortable 3-goal lead.
When he was backing up there, I genuinely thought he was going to rip it.
Oh, my goodness. If he just took his senior ISO moment right there, it would have been unreal.
I've seen Kevin Lynch shoot the ball over 100 miles per hour, or over 90 miles per hour, sorry.
Very strong kid.
Yeah, very strong shot, very strong kid, and he can rip it. We had a shot back in sophomore year, I think. They brought out, like, the speed shot, and everyone was ripping it, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's dope. So the Wreckers 1-1 was the goal scoring in that quarter. And if you're the Wreckers, you can take that. The Wreckers aren't the ones that are going to need to push the pressure. It's going to be the Cardinals. The Wreckers sitting on a 3-goal lead. And as long as the Wreckers can keep playing their style of lacrosse, moving the ball around, getting everyone involved, and then that stingy defense with the magnificent goal play of JP Kozakowski, the Wreckers should be able to hold on to this one. 12 more minutes. We'll see if they can do so.
This is my first time watching a Wreckers game this season, and you hear about the goal play through all the accolades he's earned early on in the season by JP Kozakowski, but seeing it in person, he's been lights out, making some tremendous saves on one-on-one opportunities for Greenwich.
Yeah, great saves from Kozakowski, and a lot of what I've liked on the offensive end has stemmed from the two juniors, Ryan Thompson and Charlie Howard, two guys I would keep my eye out to be your Stables Wreckers lacrosse captains next year. They've been around the game a while, dedicated all, and two guys that were starters last year as sophomores, and they come in this year playing great lacrosse, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And speaking of great Staples goalies that we were talking about earlier, Charlie Howard's brother, Ben Howard, one of those obviously missed his senior season last year with COVID, but I believe he's at Lehigh right now playing lacrosse for them.
Yeah, he's an outstanding talent. He's a guy that is definitely missed by this Wreckers team, but like we've said, it seems like Staples Wreckers, in college football, you hear talking about DBU, Defensive Back University. It seems like Staples High School is goalie U for lacrosse.
For real. Tyler Clark is going to be the man with the ball to start off this fourth quarter and man-up opportunity. You got Max Udell out there. I believe that's Mason Schaefer on the far side, Charlie Howard, Matthew Berger, and one other, but I can't see his number, as I believe that's Thompson. So a good lineup here, a bunch of scorers. Some younger guys getting some minutes. I think Matthew Berger is the only senior out of the group, but looking to create a scoring opportunity here for the Wreckers.
Yeah, Lynch going to get some resting minutes. We'll see what the Wreckers can do on the offensive end with him getting some well-needed and well-deserved rest on the sideline.
So Tyler Clark going to kick things off. He passes it over to Udell, who passes it down to X Matt Bergen. Again, it's all about passing right now, getting them off the rotations, finding that open shooting lane, and taking it. Tyler Clark now with the ball. He passes it over to Thompson, who passes it over to Schaefer. Now it's in the hands of Charlie Howard. Back to Schaefer, and they almost had a cutter there, but they don't take it. Tyler Clark back over to Schaefer, who passes it back over to Howard. Now Berger with shot opportunity. They're going to keep rotating. Back up to Berger, over to Howard. Again, just looking for that shot opportunity to open up. And there was a backdoor by Udell almost available, but they didn't get high enough there. Berger now with the ball, back over to Thompson, who passes it down to, I believe, is Schaefer. Schaefer back to Howard. And again, a lot of passing going on here, trying to get that open shot. But really good defense, man-down defense from the Greenwich Cardinals right here.
But if you're the Cardinals, you got to...
And a shot opportunity there. Udell throws the dangerous skip pass. I mean, that's not necessarily wanted in a man-up opportunity, but they were getting desperate there. Throws it to Howard, who almost had the shot. It was a good pass by Udell. Didn't get it caught by one of those sticks up in the passing lane, but another opportunity here for the Wreckers as Berger shoots it. Lands right in the lap of Ryan Thompson down at X.
Yeah, and if you're the Wreckers, this is exactly what you want. They haven't put one in the back of the net, but wasting a lot of time in their offensive end and not really wasting energy.
Oh, and Max Udell tries the behind-the-back shot, something that you don't really see. A WWPT member, Max Udell, so shout out to him. Almost snuck into BTB.
Would have been a beautiful goal if Udell could have converted that one, but the Wreckers will see what they do on defense. We'll see some subs coming in from the sideline.
O'Malley with the
Lynch
ball.
Checking back in.
On the clear. Greenwich again slowing things down here, waiting for their subs to come in and then trying to get some offense going. They're down 3, 10-25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Staples looking to close out this game. Cataldo with the ball, passes it over to, I believe that's Pyle. Cook with the ball, who passes it over to Millage. Millage now looking to dodge. And nothing's there. That's a really good defense by number 66 for the Wreckers. I believe that to be Nick Algieri. Pardon me. I believe that is Guy Harrisman. Greenwich now with the ball. Cook with it at the top. He dodges down, has a shot opportunity. He passes to X, though, and a skip pass, but a really good stick, like you said.
I believe that was Franklin right there getting the stick in the passing lanes and deflecting that to halt the offensive momentum.
Pyle now with the ball going up against number 5. I believe that's Benji Teitelbaum. And he shoots, and great save by JP Kozakowski. He did a little head fake, but JP did not fall for it. Saves the ball. And now a fast break opportunity as Kevin Lynch can scoop through this ground ball and has the wheels to set up this fast break. He passes it down to Clark. passes it back up to Howard, who shoots and scores. A great fast break. Great execution from Lynch to Clark, back up to Howard. A great pass by Clark, and Howard puts, I think that's his second or third away.
Beautiful ball movement right there. Lynch kicked it over the wing. They found Howard in the middle, and he put it in the back of the net. Exactly the type of execution you want when you're running the fast break. Yeah,
theoretically you want a 4-on-3. It was actually turned out to be a 4-on-4 as Lynch wasn't able to handle that first pass and had that guy running with him. Doesn't matter. They Greenwich Cardinals still seem to be out of sorts, and they ran the fast break exactly how you want in that triangle formation. Clark took the pass up to the top of the key where Howard was waiting, who just stepped down and ripped it. Perfect offense there by the Wreckers, and now Dodge at the faceoff X wins yet another one, and another offensive opportunity here for the Wreckers as he's got a bunch of guys on him once again, Jake.
Yeah, that's been a theme so far today. The Wreckers got to look to pass the ball more, but they don't really need to look to do much. They're playing very good lacrosse today.
Dodge puts it on the ground after trying to run through everyone. Don't mind it, though. He's won his fair share of faceoffs today. It'd be nice to see him try to score a goal. And it's going to be a timeout, another really smart timeout by Coach Krzyzewski there to maintain possession. His guys were in trouble right in front of him on that sideline. He calls the timeout, and now Staples has an opportunity to waste yet more clock and get some scoring opportunities.
Picture-perfect picture-perfect fourth quarter so far if you're the Wreckers. Put a goal into themselves, play very good defense. Kozakowski with a few nice saves. If you're the Wreckers, take as much time as you can and escape this one with a win.
8-4 with 8:53 remaining in the fourth quarter here at Staples Stadium. A really, really good start to the Wrecker season. A really good game that they've played so far versus their rivals, Greenwich. Again, Greenwich came into this game. This is their first game. Had a few quarantine situations prior. Staples with a lot of men missing due to a few quarantine situations currently, as well as some guys that are hurt for them, including that captain that we talked about, Henry Beck, and Derek Sales hurt as well. So a few guys missing for the Wreckers, but they're playing good ball. And they're continuing their success that they've had all season long.
Yeah, the Wreckers have looked very good out there so far today. You know, you mentioned missing Henry Beck, one of the premier players on this team. He's a senior captain, and they've still been able to play very well. Also, Aiden Best, one of the best goal scorers this Wreckers team has, and they really haven't looked that bad on offense, even without those two players. So the sky's the limit when they return.
Yeah, I know. And, I mean, you saw it versus New Canaan when everyone was healthy. They won 7-3. That's a really good win for this team. And then, of course, the rout of Stanford, 25-0. And they've been successful all season long. It's early, but a really good start.
Yeah, that Stanford game was pretty close.
Yeah.
25-0, easy win for the Wreckers.
It's a good dad joke.
I was expecting. Come on. Got to provide some color when you're on the color call.
Fair enough. Howard now with the ball. He passes it to X where Tyler Clark maintains possession for the Wreckers. Matthew Berger up to Richie Fleming, who's back on the field. Richie's an athlete, broke his, I believe, femur last year. He's back. Good to see him running around again. Berger now with the ball on the wing. Again, Wreckers not in any rush. They're up 4 goals in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to slow things down. If a shot opens up, they'll obviously take it, but they'd like to milk the clock as much as they can right now. Thompson now with the ball. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of passing around here as Howard has it. Again, they're not afraid to dodge, but it's not their number one priority right now. The number one priority is keeping that defense rested, keeping JP rested on the other side, and just maintaining possession. Berger now with the ball, looking to create something happen. He already has a goal on today. And Tyler Clark now with it, passes it down to Schaefer. Schaefer looking at X where he hits Ryan Thompson. Ryan Thompson passes it over to Charlie Howard, who's going to pass it back up to Richie Fleming. Again, really good passing here. Greenwich not playing aggressive, which you would expect them to do, try to intercept some of these passes. They're just kind of letting Staples pass all over him, which isn't necessarily the best strategy when you're down in the fourth quarter. And a cutter was available, a dangerous pass, and it gets picked off by Greenwich, and now they're looking to clear it. Another really good ride there for Mason Schaefer, who has no quit in him today, but Greenwich looking to clear the ball, and that's number 10 right now, who has in his hand Hank Minchin. Minchin passes it up to, I believe that is number 1, Hugo Mark, who's been a physical presence for Greenwich today. Or pardon me, that's number 7 for Greenwich, Will Montesi. He's got 2 guys on him. He passes up to his teammate, and a great check there by Justin Franklin. He's been really good today. He scoops through the ground ball and is now looking for a clear opportunity for the Wreckers. He's been talking a little trash, but he's been backing it up with his game. And again, this is a rivalry. You don't mind the trash talk, and it's been really fun to watch him on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Franklin's definitely had the defensive spotlight so far today for the Wreckers. A lot of checks, a lot of forced balls loose, and Yeah, you said it. He's playing with a little swagger out there. That's something you definitely like to see out of a senior.
Greenwich gets the ball back, and now a player one-on-one with Justin Franklin right now. That's Cataldo, but he dumps it off to Cook. Yeah, he doesn't want it. Passes it over to Pyle, and I believe that's Millage right now with the ball dodging down the right side of the field. He runs behind the goal, looking to make something happen. He's got Nick Algieri on him. He passes it up to Cook, who passes it back over to Pyle, who's dodging down on Ben Klein. He had a step on him, but a great slide there by Gabe Chance and a rip from Cook, unguarded at the top of the field, and he shoots and scores, making it 8-5, Jake.
Yeah, JP's going to want that one back. He got right in position, put the stick down, dropped to the knees. I believe it went through his legs when he dropped
right
to the knees,
but
hole. Nonetheless, a great rip right there by Cook. Left unguarded up there. Got to get a defenseman in his face.
It was a really good slide by Gabe Chins, but it left there was really no recovery to the top of the key where the middies were standing wide open, and Cook just stepped down and shot it. That's a tough save for JP, and a great scoring opportunity for Greenwich. That's what they've been looking for all day. They finally got it.
6:12 to go, still in a three-goal hole. So if you're the Wreckers, not the worst thing to let up a goal right there, but just got to keep playing the game they've played all day and can't really let up the gas on the defensive end.
And a shocking Dodge face-off loss, but a really important win for Greenwich right now as they're trying to get some possession, and there's going to be a penalty on the field. I think there's going to be a man-up opportunity for Greenwich. They're going to try to put in the goal beforehand, though. A pull coming around the key. He shoots, and a good save there by Kozakowski, and I believe it's going to be, again, a penalty on Staples. Didn't see exactly who it was on, but a man-up opportunity. And again, this could be a really quick 2-goal swing here, Jake. If they can score on this man-up, it would make it 8-6 with 5 minutes remaining.
Yes, certainly. The Wreckers got to try to keep playing defense. The penalty is going to be against Ryan Thompson, who is a player the Wreckers got to want on the field. So we'll see how they play defense coming out of this brief stoppage. I
didn't see anything that egregious. I think it would be a push from the back would be my best guess, and only 30 seconds is that penalty. So it shouldn't be that long in the box for the Wreckers. So Greenwich's going to want to make something happen quick here. Cook's going to start things off. He's looking to pass over to Millage. Millage again passes it over to his teammate. I believe that is Pyle. Cook now again with the ball back over to Millage on the right side of the field. Millage looking for a shot opportunity. He doesn't like what he sees. Back over to Pyle. Pyle now looking for something to happen. This has been a really, really good defensive possession so far for the Wreckers. But again, it feels like they're playing a 3-man game when they should be playing a 6-man game right now. Greenwich is only keeping the ball at the top of the key, looking for stuff to happen up there, but they're not passing it down. Millage currently with the ball over to Cook. Cook now looking for something to happen. He passes it a passing lane, something that you don't want to do, and that's a great stick by number 5 on the Wreckers. I believe that's Benji Teitelbaum, the defensive midi, and that's a really, really good play. Wreckers looking to slow things down, trying to get back even.
Yeah, really nice play right there. And a nice handle by Kozakowski on the pass. Looked like a bit of a tough one, but Kozakowski, a guy that can really use the stick, especially as a goalie.
Kozakowski looking to make things happen.
What a move right there by Kozakowski.
Puts a little deke on him. He just shot it. Yeah. He wasn't having it. And now the Wreckers back even, I believe.
What a shot. What a move by Kozakowski right there. Defender was running at him, looking for a check. Kozakowski just calmly stepped back. Defender went flying. And although there's 5 goals on the board, it's really been a performance for your eyes to see for Kozakowski here today.
Yeah, he's had some tough opportunities where he wasn't able to get the save, some one-on-one shots, but he saved a bunch of one-on-one shots as well. So a good performance by him. Wreckers back even on this defensive possession as Cook's dodging down. It falls out the back of his stick, and now Staples looking to get the ground ball, but Cook's able to get his own missed shot ground ball. Cataldo now with the ball, looking to make something happen, but Franklin's on him. We've talked about his defensive performance today, and now Cook back with it at the top of the field. Cook looking to make something happen on Lynch. Probably not going to happen. Lynch again. A really, really good lacrosse player. Now Pyle with the ball looking to go down and dodge, but doesn't see anything available. Passes it up to Millage. Back over to Cook. Cook looking to shoot. He rips one, but misses far left. And it's going to be a Greenwich possession. A good chase down by number 45, Bryce Metalios.
4:04 to go. The Cardinals got to start to put some offense into motion. Got to start to get some shots on net, and a flag comes flying. Don't know what that one is.
I believe it's going to be on Staples as the ball hits the ground. Millage now with the ball down to the attack line, and a great defensive play by Nick Algieri as he lays him out. It's going to be interesting to see what the penalty is, though.
Yeah, wow, what a play by Algieri. The ball got really close to the crease right there. Algieri stepped in and made a nice defensive play to back up his goalie.
So another man-up opportunity here for Greenwich, 2 in about a minute so far. I think it's going to be Gabe Chins who took the penalty for the Wreckers. So it's going to be Interesting to see if Greenwich can get one in on this second man-up opportunity of the fourth quarter.
Like I said, haven't been around the game of lacrosse for a while. Seems like a lot of penalties so far today, though.
Yeah, it hasn't been the most disciplined game of lacrosse. You expect to see maybe 3-man-up opportunities for each team or 2-man-up opportunities for each team. But again, it's something that you don't ever want to see is getting into a man-down situation because it just hurts your defense. Greenwich now with the ball, and he just drops. He yard sailed himself. Franklin gets the ball. He's looking to get the ground ball now. He's running upfield. He's got some wheels, looking to make something happen. He passes it down to Tyler Clark, and they're looking to milk away the rest of this penalty. I've never seen anything like that before. He just dropped his stick.
Yeah, wow. Cold must have got to him. It's really chilly out tonight. And Franklin took advantage of that, attacked the ball carrier, and picked up that free ball.
A self-inflicted yard sale as Matthew Berger now has the ball, looking to make something happen for the Wreckers. Or actually will probably try to kill the rest of this penalty. It seems like, and here comes the sixth player. So the Wreckers are even now. They could dodge if they wanted to, but they have a 3-goal advantage with 3 minutes remaining. I doubt they're in that position. I think they're just going to want to kill the clock any Canary with the ball. I would really expect Greenwich to start being more aggressive on defense, Jake.
Yeah, they're sitting back. They're on their heels. They're down 3 goals with 2:47 left. They got to start to try to get the ball.
And now Berger with a short stick at X. He's played attack for most of his high school and middle school career. It'd be interesting to see if he could dodge on him, but he's going to give it up over to Thompson, who's looking to make something happen, kind of quarterbacking the offense like he does in football, Jake.
Yeah, you can tell. He's looking all over, looking for an open lane, walking around, making things happen. Thompson's a guy that can man the basketball at point guard, can throw the football, and now you see him running that X position in lacrosse.
He's got a shot opportunity. He takes it and he scores. Laying it on here, 9-5, 2:15 remaining. He just absolutely put on the burners on the defenseman, came around X and took the shot, ripped it. Goalie wasn't ready for it and absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, beautiful move right there. And it seems like ever since I said that at the end of the first quarter, that the Wreckers got to start running the offense from behind the goal in the X position. It's been essentially all they've done on these goal-scoring opportunities. Thompson showing off the speed right there. Elusive move to get in front of the net and puts it in.
Tony Romo of lacrosse, Jake Hirsch.
Making my formal introduction.
Dodge back at the face-off X, looking to make something happen. On that big block S, we're at Staples Stadium, 9-5. Staples are up in another contested face-off, something that we haven't seen much of today, and a good win there by Greenwich. Again, they're just looking to make some sort of offense happen, but a great check there by Kevin Lynch with a wraparound, and they're going to throw the flag on, I believe that is number 10 for the Wreckers. Henry Dodge, the face-off guy, he came in and gave a little extra shove.
Dodge, but how about Lynch just going at the attack with his stick, and then Dodge got a little antsy there.
Yeah, he threw. It would almost look like he was ready to throw a Rusty Gate, Lynch, but he kind of held back there, and then Dodge came off and finished the job. But again, that's going to result in a penalty.
And it looks like Dodge and Lynch both coming off.
They're going to call us. If they call a slash on Lynch, I think that's not the correct call. He was making contact with a stick.
We'll see.
2-man down situation would be interesting.
Looks like Lynch is just maybe coming off as a sub. We'll see.
For a breather. They have 5 men out there and still a short stick out there. So I'm guessing maybe they didn't even call it on Dodge at all.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just on Lynch, as Lynch is in the box right now. So an interesting sequence of events, but only a man down right now.
Dodge got a free hit.
Yeah, you got to lay him out. And again, Greenwich's man up hasn't been anything special today. They ran it through the 3 top guys last time. They didn't even pass it down, and then tried to throw a skip pass. And great stick work by the Wreckers. We'll see what they can do on this possession.
With Lynch on the sideline, the time is now if they want to get that goal.
True. At X, Greenwich they're again looking to make something happen, looking for a pass to open up, and he shoots and he passes it, and it's going to be taken and scored by the Cardinals. It's going to be 9-6 with 1:32 remaining. I believe that was Bryce Metalios with the goal there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, good shot by Metalios. JP Kazakowski let that one by. Hasn't really been on his A game here in the fourth quarter, but the Wreckers have a comfortable lead. He's only given up 4 goals today, but then again, no Kevin Lynch on the field right there. Man up, they're expected to score, but still the Wreckers with a comfortable lead.
Yeah, they finally got that pass rotation that they wanted and were able to put that goal away. So again, 9-6, 132 remaining, fourth quarter. Not a lot of time for Greenwich, but a lot can change in 1 minute and 32 seconds of lacrosse. But Dodge wins that face-off. He's trucking through people once again, and a good stick there by Greenwich to knock that out of bounds. Franklin with a diving save. That ball's still in play, and it's going to be scooped up by, I believe that's Ryan Thompson. What a play by Justin Franklin.
Wow, putting the body on the line, diving and making the play. You don't see that very often in lacrosse.
Absolutely sacrificing the body there. Charlie Howard now with the ball. He's getting doubled, and here comes that aggressiveness that we were talking about earlier. He's towing with that end line. I was wondering if he was going to lose possession, and he does. It's going to be Greenwich ball going the other way. 56 seconds. They got to go. They're down 3 in the fourth quarter, and I think there's going to be... They want more time back on the clock because it was a dead ball, so I think they want it back up to 59 seconds as we're currently at 56.5. We'll see the outcome of that.
Franklin hobbling a little bit on the field over there.
Well, he did just absolutely lay out.
Franklin, so far today, has had some very good defensive plays, knocking sticks loose, going up there, grabbing the ball. Right there, a beautiful save.
And a really good ride there. Tyler Clark almost jumped up and picked that ball off, but it's going to get into Greenwich possession with Bryce Battalios, who just scored the goal for the Cardinals, currently holding possession. He passes it up to Cataldo, one of the captains on this team, who passes it over to Millage, back to Cataldo, who passes it over to Metalios. Almost another good stick there by Franklin, but he got out of position. This might be an opportunity for Greenwich's number 45. Bryce Metalios was wide open. They don't throw it. A step-down shot here from Cataldo, rips it in, and that's an easy save for JP Kozakowski. About 20 yards out, he ripped that one.
Yeah, that was a deep shot. Not the shot you want when your back is to the wall, in my opinion, but a good save by Kozakowski. And the Wreckers with 15 seconds to go.
And they're
looks like it's all she wrote.
I believe they're currently offsides.
Franklin wanted that one, took the shot.
Yeah. The refs didn't call it, but I believe the Wreckers were offsides there.
Yeah, interesting.
And another shot opportunity as they're running the break, but that's going to wind up being the end of the game, Jake. 9-6 for the Wreckers as they come storming out to get their goalie, JP Kozakowski.
Yeah, a relatively low-scoring affair today. 9-6 the final. Few highlight players today. Got to give it to Ryan Thompson, Charlie Howard, Justin Franklin, Kevin Lynch, to name a few. Tyler Clark.
JP Kozakowski.
JP Kozakowski, of course, doing his thing in front of the net. But the Wreckers escape with a statement win over the rival Greenwich Cardinals. But one thing to remember, the Cardinals' first game, it'll be interesting to see if these two match up again maybe in the playoffs.
Yeah, again, Staples not at 100% either. Cardinals coming in with their first game. So, again, both teams probably weren't at their A game. But, again, it's a fun rivalry. It'd be really fun to see them back in the playoffs. So, something to look forward to. But Wreckers now 3-0 on the season. Greenwich down to 0-1, but shouldn't affect them all that much. A really good game here today, Jake.
Yeah, on this frisky April night, the Wreckers escaping with a 3-goal win. It's certainly a fun one to watch.
All right, that's going to do it for me and Jake Gersh. I was Max Dorsey. It's 9-6. That's your final for the Staples Wreckers. Hope to see you guys next time. And tune in tomorrow where I believe we're calling a baseball game. Staples taking on Danbury. So WWPT coverage on Spring Sports all year round. Take it easy, guys. Back to the studio with Aiden Parnes. Peace.